What's going on, guys? Alexis Marchand here from the Four Pillar Journey. Now, today we're going to dive into the topic of how to cure your fear, or more importantly, your shyness and nervousness. Now, this is something that I personally struggled with throughout my whole life, and quite frankly, the solution has always been there. We are shy and nervous because we are afraid. We are afraid of what is to come, the what if. Too many of us are building these mental barriers within ourselves on a daily basis, which then leads us to believe that we are shy and nervous. And this goes with any part of life, whether you're shy or nervous to talk to women, whether you're shy or nervous to go for that job interview, whether you're shy or nervous to start going to the gym, whether you're shy or nervous to start a new career. All these things are back to you, lead back to you being afraid. Too many of us are building these barriers within ourselves, talking down on ourselves, which then creates this negative cycle of self-doubt within yourself. The first and most important step is to recognize the fears and to figure out how you can overcome them. What do I mean by that? Especially for my young men out there, I know you guys are shy and nervous to talk to women. Take a moment and ask yourself why that is. That might be because you're not confident enough in yourself, but more importantly, you have to recognize that life is just about numbers. What do I mean by that? Life is a game of numbers. If you approach 10 women, you have to know that not all of the 10 women will want to talk to you. If you apply to 5 different jobs, you have to know that not all of them are going to call you back. If you try to make new friends, you have to understand that not everybody will fit within who you are. You have to understand the positive and negative outcomes of any situation for you to go into the situation with true confidence. One of the best ways to practice this is throughout constant repetition. You will become more confident in whatever it is you're struggling with if you do it more often. If you never talked to women before, you really think you're going to be confident in going up to different women every single day? No. If you never applied to a job before, you really think you're going to have the confidence to be able to go in that interview with your chest out? No. All these things, fears, your shyness, your nervousness, it comes back to you because there is something about you which you feel like you're not competent enough in order for you to be successful in it. We all have something that we're good at, and that brings us confidence. But if you realize the things you're not so good at, they make you nervous, shy, afraid, and that is because of the unknown. You do not know what is going to happen, which is one of the biggest fears and rooted in humankind. I am not saying that this is going to be a walk in the park, but what I am saying is if you instill these practices every single day, you will see how you blossom into a better human being. If you want to start with practical steps, one of the best ways I recommend to do, one of the best things I recommend to do is to improve your body language and improve your daily thoughts that you protrude within yourself. You cannot be talking down on yourself and you cannot be walking down slouched because that energy is received by everyone else around you. So back to the women. If you are shy and nervous to approach women and you're walking with this poor body composition and then you have no real skills communication wise because you don't practice it, obviously the results are not going to be in your favor, and then that rejection is going to make you even more afraid to do it later on. But like I said in one of my earlier videos, the difference between the men who make it and become great and those who don't is just by taking the chance. One thing I tell myself every single day is that the best cure to fear is action. And I started doing this with the cold showers. They were freezing, and I would have to mentally prepare myself to dive into it. But it is a beautiful thing. The reward you get afterwards, that feeling of satisfaction, of completion, nobody can take that away from you. So if you instill these practices of going into the unknown with confidence, you will do great. Now, this leads back to the four pillars that you should be working on every single day. That way, your confidence is up and boosted in any situation you go to. You have your mental on point, the physical, the spiritual, the social. These things take practice, daily repetitions. Talk to somebody, compliment them, read, journal, go to the gym, meditate. These things are going to be able to allow you to be confident in anything you do. Like I said, whether that's talking to women, you're going to have the confidence in the body that you have, the mentality that you bring. You know your spirit is on point, and you can hold a conversation. Because I've been asked a lot of times, how do you do this? How do you do that? And just like Nike says, I just do it. There is no secret formula. You have to have the confidence within yourself to go out and do what it is you're afraid of doing. And too many of us are living in fear. We're thinking of the craziest, most negative things that can happen when that's not really even the case. What are the chances of that actually happening? Slim to none. And we also have to learn how to live in the present because we're so afraid of what might happen in the future when we don't take the time to appreciate the now, the moment you're in right now. So to keep it short, you're afraid, you're nervous, all these things, they lead back to the one point of you having a fear. Whatever that fear is, write it down and analyze how you can overcome that fear. So like I've said, if you have a fear of getting rejected, it's a numbers game. Do not be discouraged if you are rejected the first time. Keep going. It's just like anything in life. If you pursue a business, it might not work. So what? If you fall down 1,000 times, you better get up 1,001 times and keep going. If you get rejected by a woman, it's okay. You tell her that I appreciate you for your time. You have a great day. And you keep on going and you try to talk to another woman. If you fail a PR at the gym, does that mean you have to stop going to the gym and beating yourself up mentally about it? No. That means, let me look at my programming. Is everything dialed in? Maybe I just need a recovery day. Do not let these little negative things in life bring you down to the point where you build this monster inside your head, which denies you the opportunities of life because you are afraid. So understand your fears, analyze them, and execute on positive actions which will neglect your fears and diminish them to the point where they are non existent. Because the brain is a very powerful tool which can either make you or break you. Learn how to use it properly and become efficient in becoming the best man or person you can be. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a short video, just something I had to get out there because I know so many people struggle with being shy and nervous and anxious. I was the same way, getting sweaty hands before anything. I used to get nervous just by going to the doctors, and I didn't even understand why. And it's because we're building up these negative what ifs, which make you nervous. Like, for example, I used to get my blood pressure taken, and it would always be high. So mentally, I would be nervous before even getting my blood pressure taken, which would then increase my actual blood pressure because I was nervous, and it created this negative feedback loop, and I didn't even understand why. So analyze our fears. How can we overcome them, and watch how you blossom. I hope you guys have a good one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and please share it to anybody you feel like might need this video. That's it, guys. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.